Cena hadn't won a match in over 6 years. He knew it, and we knew it. The legend was fading. He wasn't scared of losing. He was scared of that being the end of the story. So he made a call. Not for legacy, not for the fans, for himself. He made a deal with the devil. This isn't about redemption, it's about leverage. For years, the fans dreamed of this, talked about it, chanted for it. They never believed it would happen, but now it has. And the question is, what happens when the fantasy becomes reality?
When this began, I had nothing to say, and I'd get lost in the nothingness inside of me. I was confused, and I let it all out to find that I'm not the only person with these things in mind. But all of me can see the words revealed is the only real thing that I've got left to feel. Just stuck, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own. I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long. Erase all the pain till it's gone. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I wanted all along, somewhere I belong.
We are live, ladies and gentlemen, from a stunned WWE Universe still reeling from the absolute seismic shift at Elimination Chamber. And we're not wasting any time because business is picking up in the biggest way possible. The man who not only won the Elimination Chamber, not only punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania, but then turned his back on every single one of us. The man who stood tall next to The Rock and dismantled Cody Rhodes in front of the entire world. Look at this. Look at the aura. Cena ain't sprinting to the ring with a smile and a salute anymore. He's moving with purpose, with arrogance, with entitlement. This is a different John Cena, and the WWE Universe knows it. You hear this? This is pure, unfiltered venom from these fans. I've never heard heat like this in my life. And trust me, I've sat next to Michael Cole for years. That's not a man overwhelmed by hate. That's a man empowered by it. He wants this. He's thriving on it. Whatever deal he made with The Rock, whatever plan these two icons have put into motion, and it's tearing the foundation of WWE apart at the seams.
I came back to this place broken, my body failing me. I hadn't won a match in years, but I came back anyway. Why? For the fans, right? I didn't want to let you down. I wanted to go out with some dignity. I wanted to show I still had a little fight left in me. What hurt the most wasn't the matches I lost. It wasn't the pain in my knees or the humiliation. No, what hurt was walking past the merch stand and seeing my name out of the top 10. After everything I gave to this company, after everything I sacrificed, I became an afterthought to you, a nostalgia act, a photo op. You didn't believe in me anymore, so why should I believe in you, huh? It all comes down to this. I'm not a wrestler, I'm an actor, a brand. And like every smart businessman before me, like Hulk Hogan, like Ric Flair, I'm here to do what they all eventually did. I'm here to bleed this place dry. You think Cody is gonna save you somehow? You think the fairy tale is still alive? Wake up. The Rock handed me a golden ticket. Minimal dates, maximum paychecks. All the perks, none of the punishment. You want me at WrestleMania? You better pay. You want me on Raw? Pay me. You want one of those fake salute t-shirts again? Pay me. I did my time for the fans. Now it's time to do it for me.
Truth, I love you, man, but this might be a terrible idea. Truth just walked into the Lion's Den dressed like he wants to get eaten. Full John Cena merch. And listen, don't get me wrong, I love our Truth. The guy's a national treasure. He's a future Hall of Famer in his own chaotic way. But this might be the dumbest move he's ever made. And that includes thinking he was in the Money in the Bank ladder match that one year.
John, I feel it, man. I feel it in my soul, deep down in my spirit bones. You know what I'm saying? Last night, when you and Rocky put them hands on Cody, something inside me just clicked. I looked at that screen and I said, Truth, you ain't watching history. You about to become it. I don't need to hang around waiting. I can count to 3. I know I'm the third man. 3-minute warning is back. and I never liked these people anyways.
The final boss has arrived on Monday Night Raw, the great one. The People's Champion turned company executioner, The Rock, is here. This is not a save. This is not a reunion. This is the arrival of the executive hitman. Truth has no idea what he's just summoned. This crowd doesn't know whether to cheer, boo, or call security. Truth's got the people behind him, but I don't think that's gonna save him. And the longer this goes, the more I'm convinced John Cena is about to make an example out of one of the most beloved men in the locker room. Look at this visual. This is like a lion, a tiger, and a chihuahua standing at a crossroads. Truth thought he was getting called up to the big leagues. He didn't realize he walked into a mafia meeting without an invitation. Ah, man, no, not like this. Charity. The Rock doesn't do tag teams. The Rock does power. And right now he's looking at R-Truth like he's the last slice of pie that somehow found its way into his gym bag.
This place is no longer the land of opportunity. This isn't your kingdom, Cody. You're nothing more than a spoke on the wheel. And standing before you, standing above all of you, are the kings, the executive consultants. And now, it's time for us to start the cutbacks. Lower card wrestlers will be cut in order to improve the show. We are the attractions. The first to go, the first name on the list.
Ron Killings, consider yourself future endeavor. You're fired.
And if anyone has a problem with that decision, be sure to pay me a visit so we can also discuss the terms of your release.
The Rock just made it crystal clear. This isn't about titles. This is about power. This is about control. This is about two icons taking this company by the throat and daring someone to stop them. Cena couldn't care less about legacy anymore. He's chasing dollar signs. He's weaponized his own legend. And with The Rock backing his cause, I don't even know how you stop this. The most terrifying part, nobody's fighting back. Nobody even thinks about stepping up. Why? Because The Rock sits on the board of directors. You can't suspend him. You can't fine him. You can't even touch him without losing your job.
Listen to me, I need your help. The Rock, he's not just wrecking things, he's cleaning house, he's firing people. Not for cause, not for breaking rules, just to free up capital. He's trying to funnel all the money he can just to pay John Cena's appearance fee. $2 million for one night. And Cena's not even planning to wrestle. He's here to smile, take a check, and walk out like he owns the place. But you, AJ, you might be the one guy who can change that. You and Cena, you had the greatest match of Cena's career. You pushed him like nobody else did. You made him work, and the people still remember. If I book him myself, Rock's gonna have me out of this job before the show even ends. But if you go out there, if you call him out, and you get him to actually step in that ring tonight, that's a win. For the brand and for the fans. For everybody trying to keep their job around here.
Are you hearing this? Cena's pulling in $2 million just to exist on Raw tonight. No match, no effort, just a luxury appearance while The Rock clears the books like it's a budget crisis. And Pierce, he's got his hands tied. He can't even book the man he's paying. That's how far this power shift has gone. We are officially living in Cena Rock country, and Raw is becoming a ghost town. AJ might be the last guy who can drag a real fight out of John Cena. Former WWE champion, the man who went toe-to-toe with John Cena in an all-time classic. But this is different. This isn't the same Cena. This isn't about respect. This is about business. This is about power. And let's be honest, AJ's clock is ticking. His contract is winding down. And whether he wants to admit it or not, he's looking at the twilight of his career. But tonight, this could be the spark that reignites everything. He's got nothing left to prove, but everything to gain. If he pulls this off, gets Cena to fight, drags the final boss's golden puppet into a real match, GM Adam Pearce will owe him everything.
I know you're watching, and I know the man I saw out here tonight, that ain't the guy I went to war with at the Royal Rumble. You remember that, don't you, Cena? You whispered in my ear, we'll run this back one day. Well, John, this is that day. You and I, we don't have a lot of these left. You know it, and I know it. Get in this ring tonight. One more time. We might never get another chance.
You're right. You're absolutely right. That night at the Royal Rumble, that was something special. You brought out the best in me, maybe the last true fight I ever had. And yeah, I said it, I whispered it right to you. We'll run this back one day. You're not wrong. This moment, it's earned, it's deserved, and you want it. I get it. I do. The fans want it, man. Even I want it. But it simply isn't in the budget. Hey, look, $2 million doesn't stretch the way it used to. Flights, hotels, custom towels. You think my jorts fold themselves? But don't worry, AJ, I'm not gonna leave you hanging. You asked for a match, and I made a call. I know someone who would love to step in, someone who just might be better than me, younger, faster, hungrier, and most importantly, someone who beat me at WrestleMania. This man is your opponent tonight.
Oh man, no way! It's Austin Theory, the most arrogant product of Cena's own legacy, being thrown at AJ Styles like a corporate intern with something to prove. This isn't just a dodge, this is a mockery. Cena knows this isn't what the fans wanted. He knows AJ wanted a war with a legend. Instead, he's being served the next-gen poser wearing Cena's old skin. Well, Cena wasn't lying. Austin Theory did beat him at WrestleMania. Pinned him clean. I called that match. It happened. But let's not kid ourselves. Beating John Cena once doesn't automatically launch you into legendary status. And right now, Austin Theory's momentum isn't exactly setting the world on fire. He's not main eventing pay-per-views. He's not selling out arenas. The only thing Theory's consistently doing lately is talking like he already made it, when in reality, he's still riding the fumes of a WrestleMania moment that Cena gave him. Look at him, all flash, no fire. Cena just handed him a spotlight, but AJ Styles? AJ's the kind of guy who demands you bring your best. And if Theory thinks he can coast on old headlines, he's about to get humbled real quick. This could be a star-making night for Austin Theory, or a reality check that leaves him looking up at the lights. And here we go. AJ Styles versus Austin Theory is officially underway. And look at AJ. He's not just locked in, he's furious. He came here tonight for a war with John Cena. And instead, he got pawned off to Cena's hand-picked understudy like some kind of throwaway warm-up match. And don't miss the detail here. Cena's not even at ringside. He walked off, got what he wanted. Airtime, a paycheck, and another big moment without ever breaking a sweat. That smug grin still burned into the back of AJ's mind. AJ's not here to play games tonight. He's gonna turn this into a clinic. He's gonna make a statement. You can feel it in every hold, every strike. This isn't just about beating Austin Theory. It's about sending a message backstage to John Cena and The Rock. You can disrespect me, but I will not be ignored. And Theory's already rattled. He's cocky, yeah, but he's not ready for this version of AJ Styles. This is AJ with something to prove. This is AJ with 20 years of pride behind every move. And Theory, he might have beaten John Cena at WrestleMania, but this is a whole different test. Folks, let's take a moment to digest the seismic shifts happening in WWE right now. If the reports are accurate that John Cena is commanding a staggering $2 million per appearance and The Rock is cutting talent to accommodate this, then we're looking at a foundational shakeup that could jeopardize the very core of this company. Let's not forget, WWE isn't just about the Cenas and the Rocks. It's about the mid-carders, the up-and-comers, the crew behind the scenes who make the magic happen. If they're being shown the door to fund these astronomical payouts, we're not just talking about budget cuts. We're talking about a potential collapse of the infrastructure that keeps WWE running. And here's the kicker. The Rock isn't just a performer. He's on the board of directors. That places him in a unique position of power, blurring the lines between talent and management. If he's leveraging that power to prioritize payouts, to select individuals over the well-being of the broader roster, it could lead to a toxic environment both in and out of the ring. Got him. AJ Styles picks up the win, and what a match that turned into. Theory gave him more of a fight than expected, but the veteran pulls it out with a picture-perfect Styles clash. And there it is, of course. Theory turns his back on the moment. Wait a minute. From behind, Cena. No, come on! John Cena with a cheap shot from behind. AJ never saw it coming. This is disgusting. This is calculated. This is exactly what Cena said he'd be. Opportunistic, selfish, and dangerous. Wait a second. And look at Cena. Look at his face. That's not the confident, smug manipulator we saw earlier. That's a man who knows the nightmare is coming for him. Here we go. Cody's in pursuit. John Cena is running for his life.
See you later.
Cody came to Raw for retribution, but tonight Cena lives to run another day. But you better believe this isn't over, not by a long shot.